If Mario is Nintendo's flagship character, then Link is easily the second in command. The Legend of Zelda was a genre-setting and revolutionary game, and that fame has only grown since. So it makes sense that such a major adventure game would have a good amount of crossovers for us to explore. While each incarnation of Link is a different Link, they all give a link or two to this web of links. And we'll start this quest by linking Link with Mario. As Link was out adventuring, he stopped and had a snooze at an inn in Super Mario RPG. And that's not all. Mario has paintings inside Hyrule Castle in Ocarina of Time, and Link's Awakening has mini Mario links too. As you meet Wart from Super Mario Bros. 2, you can fight Chain Chomps and find a Yoshi doll. And there are plenty more links that link Link to Mario. I'll stop with the Link pun now. But I won't stop with the game Link's Awakening, as Link meets Kirby in this game. Link also meets SimCity's Dr. Wright and Prince Richard from Kyaru no Tame ni Kane wa Naru, with all of his frogs. Other incarnations have ventured even further than the Mushroom Kingdom. One Link ventured off and participated in Cranky Kong's competition, but came in third place. He lost to Yoshi and Mario, but at least he didn't lose as hard as Sonic and Earthworm Jim. They lost so hard they threw their stuff away. Another incarnation of Link was adventuring in Ungoro Crater in the World of Warcraft. But he bonked his head and got amnesia. Now he remembers his name as Link N, but as you do quests for him, he slowly starts to remember things about a raft, a boomerang, a princess, and that Dodongo dislikes smoke. Link and Zelda and others, along with Mario and others, get summoned by Maxwell in Scribblenauts Unlimited on the Wii U. Link attended a Mario-hosted party that also had Pit and Mega Man as guests, and Link has also come together with Samus, Mario, and Pit to be in some races in F1, and along with DK, celebrate Tetris. At one point, the Soul Edge was responsible for the powers of an evil wizard in Hyrule, so in Soul Calibur 2 we see Link fighting in order to find it and destroy it. Another Link was exploring the lands of the first Final Fantasy, though eventually died, as we find a tombstone to Link in Final Fantasy. Meanwhile, in Zelda 2, Link stumbles upon a grave to Lodo, an ancient hero from Dragon Quest. Link isn't the only one who gets to go on adventures, though. In Animal Crossing, we hear Gulliver mention his travels to the distant land of Hyrule, and you can collect rupees. Sonic the Hedgehog once traveled to Hyrule in Sonic Lost World. The Zelda character Tingle gets his own adventures in his own spin-off series. The Stella View remake of Zelda uses characters from BSX Sore wa Name o Nusimareta Machi no Managarati. Instead of Link as the protagonist, so it's them adventuring through Hyrule. Crazy Tracy from Link's Awakening goes off to Mimin Island, the island where Captain Rainbow takes place, and this one guy from Zelda 2, he went and traveled to Mexico, and you can meet him there in Guacamelee. Zelda items make their way into other games too, especially clothing. In Tekken Tag Tournament 2, you can equip Mario outfits, Captain Falcon's getup, and even Link's and Sheik's armor. In Dynasty Warriors Versus, you can wear not only Link's armor, but Samus's Zero Suit, and you can play as Dead or Alive and Ninja Gaiden characters. You can wear Link's armor in Terraria, Nintendo Land, Wii Party, Nintendogs plus Cats, Monster Hunter 4, and use the Hylian Shield in Phantasy Star Zero. You solve Zelda puzzles in Art-Style Pictopit, Picross NP, and Pushmo. Samus can get the Royal Crest on her ship in Metroid Prime 3. The Puffstool enemy from Pikmin was originally from The Legend of Zelda Minish Cap. And lastly, in Castlevania Lords of Shadow, one of the collectible Brotherhood Knight Scrolls found in the Enchanted Forest states that there was once a large tree called the Great Deku, and people believed that it was alive, conscious, and protected the forest with its magical power, but that it was eventually cursed by the Dark Lords, reducing it to a dead stump, similar to how the Deku tree in Zelda was killed by a curse. You can argue that Deku here is spelled with an H, and you'd be right, but this doesn't necessarily change the pronunciation, and as we see by comparing Old English to English, or heck, even just English to American English, we see many slight changes in spelling that don't change how words are pronounced at all. Castlevania could very well just be in the future of The Legend of Zelda, or just be very geographically distant from Hyrule. So, did I miss anything? What would you like to see next? Until then, I'm Loxton, and you just watched part 2 of the Ultimate Crossover Web, only on Noggin.